Ryan here with the Farm2Table Direct Show here at the Ozarks Homesteading Expo 2024. And right behind me over my shoulder is Bob Ryder with Olive Branch Aquaponics giving his presentation on aquaponics here at the Ozarks Homesteading Expo in 2024. We spoke to Bob earlier, so you got to see some of that. I'm going to step out of the way and let y'all hear what Bob has to say on aquaponics.
I cannot put them between my fish and my beds because they will take all the nutrients from my fish to my beds and it'll be clean water and my plants will have nothing. So I run it from them into a tank to a holding tank. So I've got a holding tank that comes from my pond that's been filtered to my system through one of my beds for plants. That's one of the studies I just recently done. I've studied every fish, the crawdads, the shrimp. They can all be done.
He's a little dark, but you're getting
you're getting the yellow. A lot of nutrients, a lot of water. If you're going to do tomatoes and cucumbers, things like that, you're going to have to have a fish that produces a lot of waste. Koi and goldfish are the number one out there. They will do the best in the system. We do this to eat. I don't eat goldfish, so I use tilapia. Tilapia can grow close. You can overcrowd them. They do fine. They grow quickly. I can grow a tilapia from an inch long to 2 pound laying size in 3 months. I can get 2 4-ounce fillets off of one fish every 3 months. Catfish, I would not do it. They're too territorial, and as they grow, they're overcrowded and they're diseased, and it's just a nightmare. I'm not even disciplining them. The shrimp, they're territorial, and it can be done, but it's a pain. I want this crap more, but it can be done. Right now, I got some perch, hybrid perch. They don't grow as fast as tilapia, but I like them. But you can use anything. You can use anything that lives in the water.
5 minutes. We think 4 or 5 girls.
Give it on.
We can hit it about 4.
So you'll have to change accordingly to what you're going to raise it. Now, they say that it grows 4 times faster, and it does. I think by the things that I'm implementing into it and trying, I think I can make it grow 6 times faster. It's much bigger. That's one of the things I'm studying on right now. I want to get to a point where I'll come up here with a tomato the size of a pumpkin. And say, I can do it and walk off. I know I can. It's just the time, just ain't got enough time. But I'm going to give you guys a secret right now that you're not going to find it nowhere. I'm wanting to get a book wrote so I can get this law.
We're going to keep doing credit for it. So he finishes this.
It will grow 4 times faster. I was standing out there in my greenhouse one day and I said, Lord, this stuff grows crazy. And I tell my classes when I teach, I said, as fast as it grows, you would think you could hear that thing screeching, stretching out, moaning and groaning or something. But, I mean, it is just, you can literally see it growing. I said, what is it? So I asked that expert in Texas. I said, hey, let me tell everybody why this grows 4 times faster. Well, he looked at me like a deer in the headlights, like, is this a trick question? And I said, look, I just want to know what you tell. I know what I tell. What's your opinion? He said, well, the water comes to the roots. The roots don't have to grow. There's no labor there, which is true. The nutrients is rich. It's got all it wants. That's true. It's got all the water it wants. The climate and thing inside is perfect. It's tropical. It's a perfect ideal situation. I said, yeah, that's what I teach. That's what I tell too. I didn't tell him the secret that I had unlocked about it.
Don't worry about it right now. I'm going to tell you.
You really going to tell that? Because I don't care. Until I get locked down, I can tell them. But I want to share it with you guys. What makes it grow 4 times faster? NASA has already proven this. And we've done other studies ourselves on putting under pressure. Back in ancient days and times, our barometric pressures was different than they are today. It makes things grow different. If we manipulate that barometric pressure. Now, back in the day, it was higher than it is today, which made a big difference. But all you got to do is manipulate that pressure. So you want the barometric pressure at the root zone, inside the whole thing, but mainly the root zone. So if you He'll take and manipulate that barometric pressure from high to low, high to low, high to low, just gently. It will force that root tip to grow 4 times faster. So I was asking the Lord one day, I said, Lord, what is the secret? I know there's more to it. He pointed me to my bed. He said, what are you doing? What are you doing in that bed right there? Well, I got rock in there. I got plants growing. I got water coming in. The water's coming in, filling up. It flushes down clean back to the. He said, okay. He said, well, what's that doing? So he took my mind to water weighs 8 pounds per gallon, this and that. And then I started calculating it. So 50 gallon of water into my beds. And remember, you tell you a while ago, I like media beds, rock on my beds. That's my choice. Well, this is why. When I put the plant in there, and that water, 50 gallon of water comes in there, there's 400, let's just say 400 something pounds of water, put the pressure on those roots. And when I put my bell siphon on there, that siphons all the water out. It don't just drain out, it sucks it out, just like sucking gas out of the can. It forces that water out. So it's going sucking that water out. When it does, it's pulling a force down, which is pulling oxygen down to the roots, and it's giving it low pressure real quickly. So he pointed out to me, he said, there's your answers. I should have figured that out on my own. I shouldn't have asked, but it was pretty simple. But it is. It's manipulating that root. So that root grows 4 times faster. What's the plan? It's going to grow 4 times faster.
All right, you're ready. Yeah.
What I have discovered there is when you plant a fruit tree into the system, because I was told you didn't plant fruit trees by the professionals. Why not? So I thought, anything was ground. Fish was ground. They got option. So I was looking at the fruit trees outside of the greenhouse. I thought, okay, if I plant.
All right, everybody, there you go. You got to hear Bob Ryder with Olive Branch Aquaponics imparting some of his research and some of his findings with pressure on roots and what makes them grow 4 times or greater faster. Just some of this insightful information that you get by coming to these type of events. And we're going to move on now and go find our next speaker. But listen, reach out to Bob Ryder, olivebranchaquaponics.com, or find them on Facebook. They can help you out with this kind of stuff, help your aquaponics system perform even better. But anyway, we're going to get out of here. So we'll see you at the next.